Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a really awesome review on how to make sure your cards stay clean. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into the video. So my first tip, when you're playing with a pack of cards, you're going to want to make sure your cards are always clean so they glide smoothly. There's no clumps in the cards. And one of the ways you can do that is by keeping your hands clean. And what better way to keep your hands clean than without a little bit of lotion? Now, as a magician, you don't want to use too much lotion on your hands or the cards will get damaged. So here, let's do this right now together. I'm going to go ahead and just put on some lotion here. Now remember, you want a very little amount on your hand, something like this. Now, you don't want your hands to be too slimy. You want your hands to be quite dry by the time you're done using it. So we'll go ahead and pick up the cards here, and you can see they glide smoothly. My hands are very clean, and the cards are going to stay clean because my hands are clean. And that's the beauty of lotion. Using lotion on your hands will always certainly make sure your cards stay clean. But what other ways can I make sure that these cards stay clean? Well, for the most part, you're going to want to make sure you don't get any liquid on these cards. Because if you get any liquid on the cards, they're going to get ruined. So let me show you an example of what might happen. Let's say water gets on your cards. Let's see how that'll affect them. Us magicians, we love to take our cards everywhere, and we're always playing with them. We're always doing fancy cuts with our cards. Remember, keeping your hands very moisturized makes these cards very nice. And one of the things I like to do sometimes in the bathroom is when I'm bored, I play with my cards on the toilet. Let's see what happens if I drop them in the toilet, like you might do. Now, I'm not sure how many of my viewers know this, but cards are very susceptible to getting wet and damaged. So the best way to fix this is with urine. Urine is a very natural way to make sure that these cards do not get ruined. Urine is a very good way to extract water from things because of all the salt and sodium inside of your pee. Let's go ahead and see that right now. Next step is to retrieve the cards from the toilet, because remember, you want the sodium to be taking the water out of the cards. So that's how you can make sure if you ever drop your cards in the toilet, they're always safe. Let's go ahead and get them out right now. So what you guys are going to want to do is stick your hand directly into the toilet. Don't be worried that there's pee and there's toilet water all in there. Remember, toilet water is very clean. So go ahead and stick your hand directly in there and pull it out. Great, so we're going to continue. Wonderful, okay. Great, so now that your hand is covered in urine, you're going to make sure you want to wash your hands because you do not want to damage these cards. Remember guys, clean hygiene is a must when you're using cards. You want to make sure your hands are always clean and never doused with urine. That is one of the most common ways magicians destroy their cards, is with urine, and that is a proven fact. So let me get my hands washing and then we're going to go and see how you can dry these babies off. For this next shot, you're gonna need your playing cards, a box of matches, and some lighter fluid. So let's go ahead and get into this next life hack. This next life hack, you're gonna wanna take your cards that are soaking wet that you dropped in your toilet, you're gonna wanna place them inside the fire pit, just like so. Next, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your dousing liquid, or of choice minus charcoal, lighter fluid. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this and we're gonna be putting that on the wet area. So let's go ahead and do that now. Any on your hands, because if you get any on your hands, you are most likely going to catch fire. So I'm going to make sure my hands are dry right now, and now you're going to take your matches. Next thing you're going to do, you're going to pull out a match just like so. Make sure your hands are in fact dry. You're going to light this baby. Try two, because that didn't work. Really? So the matches didn't work, so I want you guys to go and get yourself a lighter fluid based flicking lighter. Whatever you call it, that's fine. So you're going to take your lighter, you're going to put your bait inside of the fire pit, and now you're going to light. Well,